The fireworks are done outside. Now it's time for the fireworks on the floor. The final heat of the 6th of 12 scored events here at the 2013 Reebok CrossFit Games is underway. 27 thrusters, then 4 legless rope climbs. All these men trying to chase down Josh Bridges.
Josh Bridges has the time to beat, but I'll tell you what, right now the person that's trying to beat and trying to hang on is Jason Khalipa. This is unfamiliar territory for him, where the world is chasing him. But I'll tell you what, that time that Josh had was incredible. It's going to be amazing to see if Rich Froning can actually make his march towards the top in this event.
Jason Khalipa working through his thrusters. Next to him in the black shirt, Garrett Fisher, the man he trains with and who currently occupies 2nd place overall. Ben Smith in the green currently sits in 3rd, and now Jason Khalipa on his first legless rope climb. Garrett Fisher and Ben Smith are there first. It's Smith making his first ascent, and now Khalipa attacking the rope as well.
This is what I thought was going to happen. I was really worried about this with Jason. Look at that, the way he was holding onto that rope. He was extended all the way down, and this is rope climb 1 of 10, and that looked like a struggle. That's not going to bode well for him through the rest of this event.
Meanwhile, Rich Froning with his shirt off on the right of your screen. Garrett Fisher next to him in the black. They are battling for first place along with Marcus Hendren and Simone Paquette, Z.A. Anderson as well. There's Marcus Hendren, who is through 3 of his first 4 initial rope climbs.
Marcus Hendren has been looking great so far. He's really marched his way back up towards the the top of the heat here. Just looks amazing, so calm. He wants everyone now to know that, you know what, 5th place wasn't a luck thing. They didn't just let me in here. I deserve to be here. Watch me work. That's what he's showing everybody right now.
Marcus Hendren is your overall leader. Rich Froning currently sits in 4th place overall. He's 54 points back at Jason Khalipa. And now Froning moving into 2nd place. His 2nd set of thrusters at 95 pounds.
Thruster is not going to be an issue for him. He knows, he understands that he has to conserve right now to make himself make it so that he has enough energy to get all the way through this whole apparatus with these ropes. This comes down to the rope climbs. He's a bigger athlete. He needs to make sure he has enough so he doesn't fail any of those rope climbs at all.
Marcus Hendren still maintaining a couple rep lead over Jordan Troyan, Rich Froning, Ben Smith, and Simone Paquette. Hendren has the barbell down after 18 reps, 3 to go for him, and nobody in this crowd has sat down since they introduced the athletes.
You know, right there, Jordan Troyan, look at that. First time to the games, he just came in saying, you know, I'm just gonna enjoy the whole time that I'm there. He's looking spectacular, you know, winning the swimming event, getting through the sprint event, and doing well up here with the big boys right now. But Rich Froning, again, his dad said that, oh, you had to do sissy rope climbs the last time using your feet. He said that was the last time he would ever do it. Guess what? We're back again. Now you have to do legless rope climbs.
Froning famously did legless rope climbs at the final event of the 2010 CrossFit Games. Wasn't able to hold off Graham Holberg that year because of his inefficiency in climbing the rope. Holberg goes on to win. If it hadn't been for that, Rich Froning may very well be going for his 3rd straight CrossFit Games title. Marcus Hendren still in the lead, but he has the champ on the right of your screen breathing down his neck. The time to beat belongs to Josh Bridges, 6:07.3.
Rich is doing exactly what he does every time. We saw it, you know, through the regionals as well. During the event, he watches everybody. He wants to know exactly how much gas he needs to put on, and if he can hit the brakes at all. He keeps his eyes on all the opponents, whereas everyone else puts those blinders on. That's what makes Rich a little bit more evil when he's out there. He knows exactly where you are.
Marcus Hendren is still in the lead. He's on the barbell at the top of your screen now. There's Hendren going through his set of 15, trying to hold off Rich Froning, who is moving the barbell. Jordan Troyan as well. He is there. Jordan Troyan looking like he might be a legitimate contender here.
Jordan Troyan is shocking everybody. And you know Rich is going to be watching it too. And you know what? Jordan's over there on the side. He gets to see where Marcus Hendren is right there. He gets to see where Rich Froning is. So look at that. He's looking down the line. He knows where everybody is. Taking a little clue there from the champ. That's what you need to do to succeed.
Now it's Rich Froning who has moved into the lead. Marcus Hendren is a couple reps behind him. Now Hendren and Froning are tied. 5 minutes gone by. right, Josh Bridges has the best score, 607.3.
This is exactly what Rich needs. Again, he's sitting in 4th place right now. That's not a place that he likes to be, but he knows how the game is played. You got to be consistent. He just needs to do well in this and stay up there on top. Rich wants a couple wins, though. He needs to say, hey, everybody, I'm back. Don't start closing your eyes on me yet.
Froning on your left, TROYAN on the right, along with Marcus HENDREN. Those are your 3 men battling it out for 1st place. Froning gets up on his first rope climb and moves on to rope climb number 2.
This is the battle. Now what they need to be careful is who's gonna actually blow through all their gas trying to get ahead of everyone. They still need to be calm right now. They have a little bit of time. They need to make sure that they make everything count.
Jordan TROYAN into the lead. He's first to the barbell. But here comes Marcus HENDREN, and here comes the 2-time defending champion, Rich Froning. 10 seconds before we hit Josh Bridges' time to beat of 607.3. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Bridges is going to lock up 100 points, but who's going to win this heat?
They are battling neck and neck. I cannot believe that Jordan TROYAN is so close to the champ right now. This is unbelievable. Look at them, look at each other. They know exactly what's happening right now.
And both of them are probably shocked to see each other in first. Froning in front. TROYAN still looking at Froning, the two of them taking a break. Here comes Marcus HENDREN to the chalk bucket. 1 rope climb to go in this heat.
Look at him, he's waiting. He was waiting to see what Rich was going to do, and then it was a race to go up to the top. He watched him the whole time.
TROYAN is first, but HENDREN dives across the finish line, and now Froning is in. We'll have to see who gets the win. It's Jordan TROYAN by less than a 10th of a second. Now the scores have updated. Marcus HENDREN gets the win in the heat.
You know, it's all about that. It's all about that chip timing that we have now. Again, that was so dang exciting, but you still had Josh Bridges. None of them touched that score, but that's exactly what Rich Froning needs. He just needs to stay up there towards the top, and that's going to help him towards the end of the event.
Scott Panchik done with his final rope climb. Panchik also one of those guys out of the Central East region, along with Rich Froning and Marcus HENDREN.
He is happy about that one, I'll tell you what. Especially doing battle with the guy that he had to do battle with at his regional. During the regionals, Rich Froning smashed everybody. Marcus HENDREN just slid in there. That right there felt good to Marcus. That's going to help him for tomorrow. A little bit of confidence boost whenever he beat the champ.
Marcus HENDREN needed a record-setting performance on the 7th and final event of the Central East Regional to get himself in. Garrett Fisher, meanwhile, in lane 7. He is across the finish line. And one man we have not seen yet is that man, Jason Khalifa, the overall leader on his set of 9 thrusters. So Rich Froning, Garrett Fisher, Josh Bridges are all going to gain ground on the man who came into this event in 1st place overall. Jason Khalifa now 1 final rope climb to go. He has 2 minutes in which to get it. Justin Allen has just finished, as has Simone Paquette. But now Jason Khalifa, precious points slipping through his fingers here.
He is battling up that rope, but again, he's done way better than I thought he honestly would. But look at him, nice strong kicks, solid grip. Oh, he's got to get that last kick.
Khalifa needs to touch, and he does, punching that steel beam, and he and Ben Smith racing to the finish line. So Jason Khalifa, by 1/10 of a second over Ben Smith. C.A. Anderson has finished, so David Levy, the only man in this final heat to remain on the floor. He's in his 4th round of thrusters as Jason Khalifa signs his scorecard. We are now at the halfway point of the 2013 Reebok CrossFit Games. David Levy with that final rope climb. He will finish with some encouragement from the 2-time champion. So the 5th and final heat in the books, and a great finish here, but the winning time belongs to Josh Bridges. 100 points and $3,000 for him. Rich Froning will climb a little further up the leaderboard.
He's patient. That's why he's so deadly. He's patient. He doesn't get all crazy if he's not making, scoring at the very top. He just does exactly what he needs.
The top 3 men in this heat, it was Marcus HENDREN diving across the finish line, beating Jordan TROYAN by a 1/10 of a second.